The last few weeks, we've been talking about the armor of God. And as I began to pray about, what do you want me to talk about this week, God? He laid upon my heart something small, little, insignificant. Not. He wanted me to talk about spiritual warfare. And I'm like, oh gosh, God, how do I cover that in 2 or 3 minutes? So I'm not going to be able to. But I want to encourage you, instruct you, guide you, help you to open up your mind to that we live in a world full of good and evil. And Satan has been allowed a certain amount of time of control on this earth. But God wins in the end. And as Christians, how do we withstand the battle while we're here on earth? And I wanted to look at just one verse. We're going to be in Ephesians 6, and we're going to look at verse 12, which says, "For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but it's against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms." You could camp out there for half a year or more. We live in a world of spirits. We're spiritual beings. And when you have a falling out with someone, let's say, when you look at the works of Satan, Satan brings in chaos, confusion, dissension, apathy, depression, despair. But he likes to rip people apart as far as Christians from their families. Wherever he sees a weakness is where his arrows go to. So let's say you're in a disagreement or you've had a falling out with another individual. You have to understand as a Christian that you're not fighting that other person. You are fighting the principality, Satan, and all of his little imps that want to take you and possibly the other person down. Because if he can take you down, and let's say you might have, you have a calling on your life. You have your own ministry. Well, if he can mess that ministry up and keep you from shutting your mouth, then to keep you by shutting your mouth, then that's his agenda. In God's word, it says that we are to witness, we are to proclaim, we are to speak. That means we use our words to help others come to know him, because there is going to be an end to Satan's ruling, and that end will be for an eternity, and you're going to spend it either in heaven or in hell. So God is equipping you with the armor that you need to fight the battle against not another person, but against the principalities that are at war. So put on your full armor, stand firm, and know who your enemy is. It's not your loved one that you have a falling out with. It's the one who wants to take you and their ministry down. Because when God tells you to witness and speak and proclaim, Satan wants to tell you 2 words, and that's shut up. Don't let him do it. Put on your full armor, stand firm, and know as a warrior who you're fighting. Thanks for joining me. Have a blessed week.